Hi everyone and welcome to a new Path of Exile video. Today we are going to talk about 3 different ways to farm Heist. The first one is farming smuggler cash, the second one is farming contracts, and the third one is farming blueprints. Let's start with the first one. We can farm smuggler cash by running maps. We know the smuggler cache has about the same spawn chance as a master, so we can say about around 8%. By taking passives on Lyra Artane and farming Lyra Artane, we can increase that spawn chance. By taking Secret Stash, we increase the spawn chance by 10%, reaching about 18% spawn chance. By taking Inside Job, we increase the chance to drop blueprints and we increase the chance to blueprints to be fully revealed. The smaller nodes are giving us more rogue markers. We can further increase the spawn chance of smuggler cache by using watchstones. You can roll the Platinum Lyra Artane watchstone to have up to 20% increased chance to contain a smuggler cache. If you use 4 of them, plus the node of Uncharted Realms for increase the effect of watchstones, you can have up to 100 increased spawn chance, which means that our 18% will go up to 36%, giving us one smuggler cache every around 3 maps. What can you expect from a smuggler cache drop? Usually they drop around 400 to 500 rogue markers, which are worth at least 1 chaos. And also they drop 1 contract, which is worth at least 3 chaos. So minimum you get 4 chaos for each smuggler cache. The contracts, there are some worth way more than 3 chaos. For example, Deception right now are selling at 10 chaos. Perception are selling for 6 chaos. Lockpicking are selling for 5 chaos. Demolition and Counter Thaumaturgy are selling for 4 chaos orb. Also, from smuggler cache you can drop blueprints. A blueprint is worth at least 10 chaos. If you get a good one, you can sell it for even 30-40 chaos. And if you took the node on the passive, you can get a fully revealed blueprint, which is worth at least 1x. If you get a good one, fully revealed, you can sell it for several x's. Farming smuggler cache alone isn't a great strategy, because the payout is very low and the drop rate for blueprint also is very low. You need to pair this strategy with other league mechanics present in Lyra Artane. For example, you can take the invasion bosses nodes, and this will give you 1 additional invasion boss for each map, and he will drop 1 additional valuable item. If you enjoy Expedition, you can pair it with the Expedition nodes. Breach also is available on Lyra Artane. We can also add breaches with the map device eventually. And lastly, Beast Heinar is present here, so we can pair with Beast farming. To be honest, if you decide to go Breach or Expedition, I would rather use the Watchstones for Breach and Expedition instead of a Smuggler Cache, because at the end is more profitable. There is another strategy you can pair with Smuggler Cache farming, which is Sirius speed farming, and this is the strategy I'm using right now. The idea is to farm the map as quickly as possible, so you all can go T14 maps. You go in, look for the smuggler cache, go kill the boss, and then roll another map. In this way we are farming the smuggler cache for rogue markers, contract, blueprints, and also we are progressing towards Sirius very quickly, so we can kill Sirius and get maybe some good Awakener gem. The second method is farming contracts. I've talked a little bit about it in my last Heist video. The idea is to bulk buy contracts from TFT Discord, run them, and then sell everything for profit. First of all, let me talk a little bit about rogues and contracts. Each rogue has a perk and some abilities to run specific contracts. For example, Janna here, she has Reduce blueprint revealing cost. Discovers blueprint reveal upon completion of contract. And she can run Counter Thaumaturgy up to level 3, Deception up to level 5, and Perception up to level 2. Janna is one of the most powerful rogues because she gives you the reduced blueprint revealing cost. We will talk about blueprint revealing later in the video, but she is very strong if you intend to run blueprints. Hack gives different buffs to allies while you're doing contracts. Not very strong in my opinion. Ayla gives increased time before lockdown, which is very powerful in my opinion, especially while running blueprints. Karst has reduced raising of alert level from opening chests, which allows you to open more chests than others. Nenet can scout nearby patrols and elite patrols and reduce raising of alert level in general. Niles can unlock one magic chest after the lockdown per wing. Blueprints are divided into several wings, so you can get one more chest every wing. And also you get blueprint reveal when you complete contract with him. Tibbs can unlock up to 2 magical chests after lockdown per wing. And keep in mind the chests can be the bigger reward one also. Tulina has a chance to find additional haste targets from secret rewards room, which means the item you selling for rogue markers at the end of the haste, you can find one additional of those while opening reward chests. And she also has a reduced raising of alert level. Vinderi has a chance to duplicate the content of chests, but he has increased raising of alert level. You get more alert while using Vinderi, but you get the chance to double the content of the chest. Rogues can have equipped items and they are used only on haste. If you want to buy them or roll them, I'd suggest to take a chance to duplicate contained basic currency on Brooch. Reduce raising alert from opening chest from the cloak. Job speed and haste skill for the arrowhead. And then for the specific item, this slot here is related only for specific jobs. And you can get +1 all jobs from here. Is a rare mod, so it can take a while to roll it, but this allows us to increase the max level of the jobs here. For example, Karst can do perception up to level 3. If I get +1 all jobs here, he can do perception up to level 4. And using this trick will allow us to use Janna to do perception contract up to level 3 instead of 2. And this is one of the reasons perception contracts are sold at 6 Chaos Orb. The other one is because it can drop divination cards, and one stacked deck right now is 1 Chaos. Deception is the most pricey one because it has good rewards, and it can be run by Janna to get the blueprint reveal if you intend to run blueprints. Lockpicking is very good because it has currency reward room and it can be run by Karst. Karst, with his perk and a little investment on equipment, can open almost all the chests of the contract, so at the end you can end up with a lot of currency and items. The next one is Demolition. Demolition is bought and sold for 4 cows each one, and is good because it can be run by Tibbs and Vinderi eventually. And Tibbs gives us one more big chest after the lockdown. Vinderi has a chance to duplicate the chests, and you can get a general chest which can drop stacked decks, Chaos Orb, Exalted Shard. You can also get Blight, which can drop Blight maps, Metamorph for Catalyst, and Delirium. Next one is Counter Thaumaturgy, and is good because it can be run by Janna and it has the currency node in it. The other one are Agility, Brute Force, Engineering, and Trap Disarmament. You can buy them for 2-3 cows each one, and they are not very good in terms of rewards or rogues that can run it. My strategy for farming contracts is to bulk buy perception contract and run them with Janna to get a Janna reveal. If I don't have a good blueprint to run, or if I can't find perception contracts, I will probably go for lockpicking and demolition, and run lockpicking with Karst and demolition with Tibbs. If I manage to get some counter thaumaturgy, I will run them with Janna to get a Janna reveal. And the other ones, agility, engineering, trap disarmament, and brute force, I will usually bulk sell them for 2-3 chaos orb each one. The third way you can interact with Heist is by running blueprints. In short, you spend rogue markers to reveal wings and rooms. Every time you complete a contract, you get a Wukano reveal. If you complete a contract with Janna, you get a Janna reveal, which is a discounted one. And that's why deception and perception contracts are worth a lot. You can also reveal with Niles for a smaller discount. Every blueprint has a job requirement, so in this case it requires lockpicking at level 3, perception at level 4, counter thaumaturgy at level 3, and engineering level 3. This means that you need to have the rogues with jobs at least this level to run this blueprint. Here is where I can pick the rogues. As you can see, engineer I need level 3, lockpicking level 2, perception level 4. I don't have anyone with perception at level 4, so I can't run this blueprint right now. Once you are done with the reveals and the rogue, you can run it, and it's like running one contract for each wings. Since it's very similar to running contracts, the room you must prioritize are the same, so currency room is very good, for bonding room is very good, general chest room is very good. After that I would say Blight, Breach, Legion, Essence, Fossils are okay, and the other one are kinda bad. Beside the revealed reward rooms, at the end of each wing there is the Grand Haste reward, and it depends on the blueprint you are running. It can be alternate quality gems, so anomalous, divergent, phantasmal gems. It can be equipment or replicas, or it can be trinkets and currency. The trinket is a special equipment which can roll only haste modifiers and is used only for haste. The first time you are entering the reward room with the trinket in it, there is a sculpture, and touching it will unlock this slot right here. And they can be worth quite a lot, especially if you find the one that can convert Chaos Orb into Exalted Orbs. So to make profit with blueprints, you need to have a good blueprint, so with good rooms. For example, this one, by the way, by pressing Alt on a blueprint, it shows you the rooms. For example, this one, in my opinion, is not even worth revealing, because it's not that good. The only good rooms are the Forebonding, which is only 1, and the Divination 1, which are only 3. This one is a decent one, I think. It has 7 currency room and 1 divination room, 2 blight room, which are okay. Okay, here's probably an unpopular opinion. I think the value of a blueprint depends on you and what you enjoy playing. For example, here we have 5 essences reward rooms. I probably won't reveal them, but if you enjoy farming essences on high work with the Atlas passives, maybe it's worth for you to reveal those rooms to get more essence, so you can bulk them and sell them for more. My strategy for blueprints is to get as many as currency for bonding and divination reward rooms as possible, and skip the other. Another thing I do sometimes, is to take bad contracts, reveal only the wings, and run them for the ace target. One thing before I forget, try to run contracts and blueprints level 81 plus. The higher the level, the better the reward, and at this point of the league you can find plenty of people selling 81 plus contracts and blueprints. Also, the job level is affecting the rewards, but usually when you're bulk buying you can only pick the item level. You don't really have a way to pick the job level also. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want more content like this. If you have any question, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I will do my best to answer. And stay safe, Exile.